Well, no, but I guess not. 'Cause you can put it. The ones that he's talking about, you can even with this one, you can put it to where only the front's recording.
We in a room full of swag. We in a room full of swag. All right, that was our intro music. Welcome into room full of football. Today we got the boys back in town.
Are we live?
Yeah, bro. It's on Facebook.
Why?
I hate this guy. Look, we got 2 viewers. They're not gonna say nothing, but we got 2 viewers.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we
Dude,
don't need a
take
live.
a poll. Should we keep doing lives, or you guys hate our fucking?
All right, if you're in here right now, the 2 viewers, should we stay live or should we just kill ourselves? All right, so we're jumping into things today. We're going to be doing a Mount Rushmore of receivers with, the 4 things we did last week, where you got the greatest of all time receiver, you got the current receiver, you got the receiver that is great but hasn't made the Hall of Fame yet. They have to qualify for the Hall of Fame. They just haven't been selected. And then lastly is the biggest bust of all time. Now, when I say bust, I mean somebody that was highly touted out of college, who was supposed to be super good, comes out of college, doesn't perform, out of the league within 3 years, or bounces around teams for 10 years, but never really has a 800-yard season, stuff like that. So, we're going to get into that.
So this morning, Geoff was like,
bro, I'm trying to explain the topic.
you said it. All right. So I thought you were done.
No, we got to talk about the other topic.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna So that's gonna be to finish out the show. To start the show, we're gonna start off with guessing records. So we're gonna do predictions from now until the beginning of the season. We're gonna predict records for the AFC South and the NFC South this week. We'll get into it. All right. What did Geoff say this morning? That's so important.
I told you about the cop thing, right? That he said.
Put out all his business.
I don't know the context behind it, but he was like, because I just didn't respond to him last night, because I was like, never mind. He said, why? He was like, I don't understand why you didn't invite me. I was like, because we needed more than a couple minutes, and we weren't trying to get interrupted by the cops. He was like, yeah, fair. I was pissed. They didn't even show up till 11:30. It's like, nice.
That'd be hilarious if he was on.
That's what I said.
Showed up.
That's what I said.
That would have been funny.
All
He's
right.
like, yeah, Kevin Durant.
They're on the ground. You see the lights coming on.
You just see like a smoke bomb just behind him. Just pellets.
Like you got squatted or something.
All right, first record. I'm ready. I'm
Are we
ready.
doing south of the AFC or south of the NFC first?
Don't
What?
matter.
NFC or AFC?
Yeah, we're doing AFC South record predictions and NFC South.
Oh.
Yeah, we got to do 2 a week because we have 4 weeks until.
Alright, I'll start it off, I guess. We'll do AFC South.
Alright.
I got the Colts, 10-7, win the division. Jags and Titans both finished 9-8. Texans 2-15.
Damn.
Man, I wish I could see the.
Mine are way different.
I mean, I bet.
Wish I could see the schedules.
So I got the
You didn't go
Titans.
through the schedule like me?
Dang, he said you ain't as good as me.
I forgot we were doing this.
Come on.
I didn't do it
yesterday.
I didn't exactly do it like that, but I did look at the schedules and then decide.
Hey,
Yeah, I
got the
didn't put that
notification.
many details.
Oh yeah. All right, so I'm going Titans.
Oh, I can't play the
14-3.
Oh, hell.
We're sweeping. We're sweeping our division. There's 6 right there. Then we have the Giants. We're beating them.
Mhm.
We have the 5 that are going to be tough are the Bengals, Chiefs, Packers, Raiders, Bills. We're going to go 3-2 out of those, and then we're going to lose one to a shitty team. And that's it. What you got for the Titans?
So I got you winning against the Giants, losing to the Bills, losing to the Raiders,
Yeah.
losing at Colts. So I think you're splitting the Colts games. Winning,
Oh, bro.
beating Commanders,
Jordan
beating
Jackson
Colts.
said you're lying, dog.
Who's lying? Beating the Texans, losing to the Chiefs, losing to the Broncos, losing to the Packers.
Dang, 4 loses in a row.
Well, 3. Chiefs,
Losses.
Broncos, Packers, and then beating the Bengals,
4 losses.
beating the Eagles and the Jags, Chargers.
Bro, this man's has us losing to
and
the
then losing to
Cowboys.
the Cowboys.
You have the Cowboys
10
and,
I mean,
the
we both have
Broncos.
them at 10. Or no, you had them. What
9
you have
and
them?
8.
9 and 8.
Yeah, you have them. So you probably have them like losing to the Cowboys too. Then.
He
I
doesn't
didn't-
even know.
I didn't do all that. I didn't go that far.
I mean, find 7 or how many losses does that have to be?
I think they're losing
8.
1 to the Jags.
So, oh, you think the Jags are gonna take?
The Jags always play the Titans hard as hell.
Can I see the schedule? Snap a picture of it.
For the Titans. For the Titans.
Yeah.
All right, well, for the Colts, I have them going 8 and 9.
I have them tying 10-7. So there's gonna be a tiebreaker in that division.
And what's the tiebreaker? then?
I don't know. I don't know what
Hold
the
on.
tiebreaker would come out to be.
How good do you have the Broncos this year, bro?
Pretty good.
What the hell?
I literally think Russ was like the only thing that they were missing. I think they're gonna, because I think they have a really good running back tandem.
Wait,
with-
why do the
Yeah.
Titans play the Packers
had a
but
solid
not anybody
defense.
else in the fucking division? That's some bullshit.
Because you placed first. You were first in
Yeah.
our division, and we were first in our
Fuck the
division.
Packers.
This does seem very like similar to when they got Peyton, where they had a good
The Broncos,
team. They
yeah.
just
They
couldn't
were
get a good
missing
QB.
that quarterback. I think
And
they're-
I don't think Russ is it.
I think Russ is.
This man said Russ
But you
is
think
trash.
Peyton was? They literally won because of that defense. Peyton just got him through. You don't think Russ can do that?
I mean,
It's not the same defense.
All
Because
right.
if that was the case,
Peyton
Drew
Manning had
Lock
the
would.
greatest offensive season ever after he came to the Broncos. So you're
Not that Super Bowl year.
not the Super Bowl year.
Not
but
not that Super Bowl year.
He acted like he just came in and barely
Nah.
skimmed by or something.
Towards the end of
Second
his
year.
career, he skimmed
Yeah,
by.
his last year
Yeah,
and
his
a
last
half, I'd
year.
say,
Yeah, that was him skimming by.
What do you have the Texans?
I
and
got you
Jags?
going 9 and 8.
Texans.
No.
So Texans have 1 and 16.
That's fair.
I think they'll get
Hell.
their game against Jags at home, and then Jacksonville I have 14 and 3.
Okay,
Or
so
4 and
13.
4 and 13.
I'm gonna say,
I have
golly, bro.
4 and
If
13.
the Texans finish with a better record than you, are you taking away your fandom?
If the Falcons finish with a better record than the Saints, are you going to take away your fandom?
No.
Exactly. I got the Jags and Texans going 3 and 14.
Jags and Texans. I'll give the Jags 5 wins.
What about the
That's
Texans?
not too far.
I'll give the Texans 2.
I gave him 1.
One.
I gave him 1.
What about the Colts?
The Colts are going to win the division with 11 wins.
L's. He's taking L's over here.
Bro.
All y'all.
Tell me the Colts aren't Peyton Manning going to the
I-
Browns.
Matt,
think-
okay, no, Matt Ryan is not Peyton Manning.
Both
I think
one-time
the-
MVPs.
All these
One
teams
time.
are going to be better. I think they
One time.
just it sucks because they're
No.
playing the Broncos, Raiders, Chiefs, and
The Titans.
Yeah, and the Titans
that
are going
whole- their-
to. The
those
Titans
divisions are
beat-
playing
Listen,
against
Listen,
each
the
Which
Titans
got to
beat
the
the Chiefs last year.
That's joking.
Our team is better this year.
other. Are they?
Yes.
Are they?
Are they?
We're going to have a healthy Derrick Henry.
You will have a healthy Derrick
Oh,
Henry, yes.
A
Our
year
defense.
A year
Derrick
older
Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Oh,
You still
no.
have Ryan
Who's
Tannehill.
also. Have you seen his workouts?
You lost your best wide receiver
Yeah,
in
you
the
lost
game.
that.
He
AJ
he
Brown.
missed like 5 games last year, anyways.
And you lost
AJ
like,
Brown.
you
And we
lost,
got
like,
Robert
one-
Woods.
He's right
He
there.
missed more than 5 games last year.
Yeah, and he's coming off
An
healthy.
AC, how is he coming off healthy? He's coming off an ACL.
Because now ACL tears aren't as bad as they used to be.
Tell that to Odell Beckham.
He came back and he won a Super Bowl.
And got injured in that Super Bowl.
Yeah, he tore his ACL in the Super Bowl.
And he's going to come back
Yeah,
and.
allegedly,
He
he
helped
didn't
you.
have the ACL coming into the Super Bowl.
Oh,
That's what Odell says.
What did he tear?
I didn't hear that.
I thought it was his ACL.
Ugh. Titans are going to win the division and the conference.
They might.
and have
I
to-
mean, I have both the Colts and the Titans at 10 and 7.
Yeah, but you
It
also
just-
have
it
them
just comes
losing
down
to every single South. Or
Dude, that division
West
is
team.
going to be strong.
Not that strong,
They're
bro.
going to be strong.
Hey, he had y'all beating the Chargers.
Did you?
I have y'all losing to the Chargers.
Where are you? Yeah, I have you winning against the Chargers.
Where's that game at?
At the Chargers.
Yeah.
No, y'all losing that one.
No.
We play the Broncos at home. We play the Raiders at home. How do you have us losing those games?
Yeah, I have y'all
That's
beating the
how I'm feeling,
Broncos
bro.
but losing the Raiders. There you go, buddy.
All right.
You guys should have traded for Baker.
Ryan Tannehill's no worse than Baker.
I agree with that.
They're literally about the same.
Baker can make better throws than Ryan Tannehill.
Not in the regular season. Regular season, Ryan Tannehill wins games.
I'm not gonna lie, if Baker didn't have that like 11 game stretch, if we just like wipe that away, man's like a bust.
How are you gonna just wipe out?
You're just gonna wipe away a full
That's it.
set of games.
He's only played like 4 years. 3-4 years.
And he loses all the time.
This is his
Browns
fourth
lose.
season.
I'm not saying we should just wipe that 11
He-
games away.
This
but I'm
this
just
is his
saying.
fourth season. He
And he's been
played
playing injured.
no one. He didn't come in until what, week 7 in the first season?
Something like that.
What was it, week 7? It was like
5?
week 4.
Maybe.
It was.
Oh wait, week 4, and he like finished like 7-3 or something like that, or he had like 7 or 8 wins that season because they were like defeated. Then he comes in, and they finished right below 500. So what, 7-9? Yeah.
And then I think they went 8-8 the next year.
No,
not
year
improving,
two. Year 2 was when they went to the
Oh yeah.
playoffs.
When they
beat the Steelers in the playoffs. Should have beat the Chiefs in the second round of the playoffs, and made it to the AFC Championship
Patrick Mahomes list Chiefs.
in the fourth quarter.
Patrick Mahomes list Chiefs, bro.
He got hurt at the end of the third quarter.
Oh, bro. I'm just saying.
And then this year he played injured. Now he's going into his fourth season.
All he does is hand the ball off, and they win. When he
Yeah.
starts throwing, they lose.
And you're not talking about Ryan Tannehill in the same.
That's why I said they're like right there. They're like the same guy. Are they not? Ryan Tannehill's faster than Baker. That's about it.
Has a better running back.
All right, they both have good running backs.
Baker doesn't know more.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey. I mean, he's not like a
Maybe.
top 5 running back. But
Maybe.
Yeah, who knows how long he'll last.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
guys maybe have Derrick Henry.
No, that's the first time he's got injured in 5 years.
I bet Christian McCaffrey was healthy as whatever until
A
he
college
got
player?
hurt. Until he got hurt.
All right, NFC South. Falcons. I got them going 3-14.
we got the same.
I'll give him 6,
I
7
think I
wins.
might have did the same.
6 or 7 wins.
They won 7
I
last
actually
year.
gave the Falcons one more win than y'all did. 4-13.
They won 7 last year. I don't see why they can't win 7 this year.
Because their schedule's harder?
Is it?
I got him beating the Seahawks, beating the Browns because I don't think Deshaun Watson's playing,
Hey,
and
you're
beating the
facing
Bears.
Jacoby Brissett.
All right, let me ask you this, Jordan. Are they beating the Saints? At the Falcons. Are they going to beat the Saints in New Orleans?
No.
Are they going to... Oh, no, that one's in Atlanta. Are they beating the Saints in Atlanta?
Is it the first game of the season?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Jameis put the beat down on the Packers last
Alright.
year in the first game.
Aaron's old,
Okay,
dog. Alright?
Five
The
touchdowns.
Bones
5-10,
need
but only
tied.
100
Who's the
yards.
Falcons quarterback now?
Quarterback?
Mariota.
Exactly. He could be good.
No.
I know for a fact he's not good.
And I like Desmond Ritter. Let's see.
All right.
He's not
Are they
playing
beating the
first
Rams?
Nope.
Are they beating the Seahawks in Seattle?
Yep.
Yeah, I got that one.
Are they beating the Browns?
Probably.
Are they beating the Bucks?
Where?
At Tampa.
No.
Does
they-
not matter.
Are they beating the
Yeah.
Are they beating the 49ers at home?
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Are they beating the Bengals at Cincy?
No.
Are they beating the Panthers at home?
Yes.
Are they beating the Chargers at home?
No, but I feel like it'll be close.
Are they beating the Panthers in Carolina?
No.
Are they beating the Bears at home?
Yeah.
Are they beating the Commanders in Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, I'll say it. Who's Washington?
Bro, they're about to be good this year.
They're gonna
Better
be pretty
hope.
good. Why would we hope? I don't care if they are or not. I just think
They're,
they're gonna be.
just going to be better.
Go away.
Are they beating the Steelers at home?
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Are they beating the Saints in New Orleans?
Nah, it's too late in the season.
Are they beating the Ravens in Baltimore?
No.
Cardinals at home?
So they're gonna have D Hop back.
Yeah, they will. But the Cardinals like to fumble games at the end of the season.
What part of the Falcons is giving you them this
Bro.
much credit?
Why would they win 7 last year?
Because they still had Matt Ryan.
You say Matt Ryan's trash.
He's good for that team.
What?
He's okay for them because he fit their scheme.
Cordell Patterson's a year older.
Y'all are the one who all love Cordell Patterson.
So then, where's your reasoning?
Because they're not bad.
They don't
You're
get
insane.
what's
They're
his
just
name for the
average.
whole
A
season.
7-win team is bad.
That's average.
That is
That's
average.
Not now. That's 7 and
Okay,
9.
right
7 and
below average.
7 and 10 is below average.
Yes.
A lot below average.
No, it isn't.
That's like 40%.
What pick did they have? The 9th? 10th?
They picked Drake London with their first pick.
a receiver.
eighth.
Yeah.
I bet. Need a receiver.
They're in their rebuilding phase.
They are. But they were last year, too.
All right, Panthers. What do you
They
got? The
were.
Panthers. You have 7 and 10. I have 5 and 12.
That sounds about right.
I don't. So you think the Falcons are going to be better than the Panthers?
Yes.
Yeah, the Panthers 7 and 10.
That's what I have them as.
Okay, Bucks.
10 and 7.
10 and 7.
12 and 5.
That's what I have to say.
They have an easy schedule?
Not really.
You're gonna play
Cowboys?
Saints twice. No.
In Dallas. Cowboys in Dallas.
Man, they always open the season against Cowboys.
Then at Saints versus Packers.
You got them beating the Packers?
Yeah. I have to give the Packers some losses. I can't just make them go 17 and 0.
You could. You could say, I think they're going to.
They're not going to go 17 and 0. I think they'll go like 15 and 2.
Is it because
But the
Aaron
Titans
don't
are going to go
perform?
14 and 3? Come on, bro.
Did Aaron don't
They're
perform
10 and 7. Yeah.
against Tom?
Yeah, they won't go 14 and 3?
No.
Come on.
It's because Aaron don't perform against Tom.
I think it's early in the season, and
Do you don't think Aaron's
We're
bound
still
to
gonna
beat
keep figuring
Tom
stuff
at
out.
some point? Will this be like 4 losses in a row?
something like that.
Peyton only got like 4 against them.
Against Tom?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
I think so.
Doesn't Peyton have the upper
Actually-
hand in the playoffs against Tom?
Tom is.
I don't know if you're aware, but
Head to head?
Peyton might have the upper hand in the regular season
Tom,
He has one of them.
Tom Brady is
because the Broncos did
More
beat the
likely-
Patriots like every year. With Peyton.
Tom Brady is more likely to make it to the Super Bowl
Yeah, he
than
said
a
the same.
quarterback is to complete a pass.
That's
Okay,
what
but
they-
is that
that
if he
can't
makes
be
it to the
true.
playoffs, or is it every single year that he's been in the NFL?
No, they said it's more likely he brings his team to the championship
I feel like
than
they pulled
any
that
QB
stat.
making a pass.
Yeah,
That
I feel
can't
like
be
they
true.
pulled that stat if he makes it to the playoffs.
No, they said championship.
Doesn't he make the playoffs?
He's saying
Almost every
only
year.
they're only counting the years he makes the
Yeah,
playoffs.
if he doesn't make the playoffs, then they don't count that season. I think that's taken out of the stat that they did because they said he makes it to the championship game like 70% of the
70%.
time.
Yeah, but
like
what-
there's no way.
What QB's not
20
making?
years.
What,
Yeah, in 20 years.
Name a QB that if they throw the ball,
What
it's not
is?
70% that they're gonna make it.
It's not a lot.
That's insane. That's not true.
Yeah, I saw that same thing. I was like,
Has he been to the championship 14 times?
No.
No, 10.
10?
10 times.
I don't know.
He's
What?
played 22 years, so that's already less than 70%.
It's
Yeah.
average.
No,
How is that average?
It's just like the Falcons record. It's average. Percentage wise.
So if the Rams go
50% of
7
the time
and 10,
you go
you're
to
gonna
the
be like, that was an
championship. That's
season.
average.
So if the Rams go 7 and 10, you're gonna say that was an average season.
I mean, we have expectations though.
7 and 10 is not an average.
That's like middle of the pack.
Yeah,
I would say like
7 to 10
7
is about it's
to like
like
9.
slightly below the average.
That's a bad
Like anything below that is probably now it's turning into a
Bad.
bad season. Because I mean, what? It's 7 and 10, 8 and 9, and then 9 and 8, right?
Or
That's-
8, 8, and 1.
Or 8, 8 and 1. Yeah, that seems like right in the middle for average.
They could also be 7, 7 and 3.
That's great.
I mean,
Could you imagine? You make the playoffs off of a 7-win season because you go
Panthers
7,
did
7,
it.
and 3.
The Panthers were 7, 7 and 1.
Where's the other game?
What?
That's only 15 games.
Were they 7, 8, and 1?
They were 7, 8 and 1, yeah.
And they made the
and
playoffs?
they had a playoff win.
It's always like that for some reason.
They beat.
But could you imagine going 7, 7, and 3? I would be so mad
They
if
beat
my
the Se-
team
I wanna say
tied
they beat
another
the
team
Seahawks.
3 times. Really?
It was a team that was like not very
Was
good.
Cam Newton there?
Yeah. It was like the year before they went 15-2 or 15-1 or whatever. I can't remember who they beat in the playoffs. It was like a team who everyone was like, the Panthers might win this, and they did.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got the Saints over there?
12-5.
I actually have 12-5 as well.
I have 12-5.
You got the Saints and the Bucks?
Yeah, I have another tie in the division. Both at 12-5.
What would you say? I'll tell you these. At Cowboys.
No, that's the wrong one.
Right. At Falcons.
Just
Falcons, Bucks, Panthers, Vikings, Seahawks, Bengals, Cardinals, Raiders, Ravens, Steelers, Rams, 49ers, Bucks, Falcons, Browns, Eagles, Panthers.
I'll give you 4 losses, maybe 5.
All I'm saying, Titans being hella disrespected right now.
I just think they got.
Bro, y'all had a
They have
3-year
a
run.
tough schedule.
You had a 3-year run where you were the top seed and couldn't do anything. It's gonna end
Why would it end?
because
Our team is still the same. We're good in the regular season.
Everyone's
But
figuring it
you're
all out.
playing the
Nobody
AFC West
figured-
this year. The
They
strongest
aren't that
division.
good,
Okay,
bro.
They're going to
okay,
be the strongest
here's
They're
the
division
thing.
in football this
They're
To
year.
going to
your
be the
point-
strongest division.
to your point, you guys stayed the same. Everyone else got better.
Who? The Chiefs got worse, bro.
Yeah, but
The
they were
Chiefs
like
are
this
gonna
much
be
better
good
than y'all.
no
already.
matter what.
The Titans beat the Chiefs last year.
In the regular
27-9.
In the regular season, bro.
We didn't play them in the playoffs.
Because
Yeah,
y'all didn't
you
make
got
it.
bounced in the first, the divisional round.
But we would have put up the same fight that the Bengals did, that the Bills did, because we beat the shit out of the Bills. We beat the Bills in the regular season like 49-7.
So what happened?
Ryan Tannehill threw 3 picks.
And you still have Ryan Tannehill.
I'm not talking playoffs. I'm talking regular season. Ryan Tannehill in the regular season wins games. We won literally
Okay, but
the.
you stay the same that long, other coaches are going to figure out the game plan to stop
But
you
our
guys.
defense is so much better than it was last year.
You just said you stayed the same. Who'd you add?
Multiple pieces.
Who?
Yes, and we cut
Traylon
cornerbacks.
Burks doesn't count.
No, defensively. We signed a cornerback.
Who?
We got, I don't remember his name. We got a cornerback back from an injury, a rookie. He's going into his second season. He didn't play last year because
So
he was
he's
injured.
unproved.
Caleb Farley. Kevin Byard is still there, who is the best safety in the league.
No, he is not.
According
Yes,
to
he
Madden.
is. No, according to me. Who's better than him at safety?
Everyone.
Name one.
All of them.
Honey Badger.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's like 32 now.
Kevin Byard's like 32.
No, he's not.
He played for the Saints back in like 2013.
Nope, Kevin Byard got drafted by the Titans in
You're lying.
2016. He came out the same year as Derrick Henry.
And you're telling me he's not 30 yet and he was drafted in 2016? That's 8 years.
Kevin Byard is literally came out the same year as Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is 27.
Who's getting drafted at 21 in the NFL?
He's 28.
I told you. I told you, bro. I
And
told
he's not
you.
the best safety in the league.
Yes, he is.
Last year he had 88 tackles, a sack, 2 forced fumbles, 5 interceptions, a touchdown.
That is elite numbers.
Those are decent numbers.
Why don't you just look up his best safeties 2021?
I'm trying to see his bum defense.
That bum defense was 7th in the league last year.
Bud
7.
Dupree.
Yeah,
Another former Saint. Quit taking our players.
he came from the Steelers.
Yeah, I thought he did come
He was
from the
awful.
Steelers. Dude, did Michael Griffin play for y'all like when Chris Johnson was there?
Maybe.
Is he a lineman? Lineman dude be last.
safety.
No, he's a safety.
Oh, what?
There's no way it's the same guy.
Probably not. Jeffrey Simmons is a fucking monster.
Let's see what he did.
Harold Landry is a fucking monster.
Let's see, 8.5 sacks, 54 tackles. Me.
Besides the Texans, your guys' division is hard.
Harold
than it was
Landry?
last year.
He's top tier linebacker.
75 tackles, 12 sacks, pretty good. 12 sacks, pretty good. 93 tackles, no sacks, no picks.
Dude, it's like the Warriors with Mark Jackson. They were there every year, but they couldn't get over the hump until they got rid of his bum ass.
Yes, but listen, what Vrabel is doing is good stuff. He's only been there for like 4 years now.
And never brought them past the second round.
We were in the AFC Championship.
We got blasted out of it.
We lost by like 14. You guys haven't been back to even the NFC Championship since what?
And where's Sean Payton? Not there.
He lasted for like 20 years. How long did it take Sean Payton to get y'all to a Super Bowl?
And we were just in the AFC Championship when we got rigged.
Yeah, what, 2015?
It was 2018.
Was it?
Yeah.
We were there in 2020. 2019.
This is the year after.
See where PNF puts your boy at. Hey, look, John Johnson, dog, what's up?
Did he go to fucking, what's it called?
Ooh, bro.
Like how this
PFF
just
ain't loving
became the
your guy,
arguing
dog.
about the Titans podcast.
12th best safety in the league, apparently.
Let's just call this the Titans Suck podcast.
Has Matthew ahead of him.
Huh?
Had Matthew ahead
You
of
can't
him.
trust that.
Why not?
Because look at the list.
They had Tyrann
There's
Matthew
some
ahead
good
of him.
safeties.
I told you.
They're not doing it based off of this upcoming year. They're doing it based off of their career. Kevin Byard's been in the league for 5 years.
2021.
Is that the
5
pro,
year like your prime.
Is that the Pro Football Focus? Rankings?
That ranking.
I don't love him. I'm just saying. I was trying to get a good general feeling.
I'm just saying, he's the best safety in the league.
Who do they have as the best? Oh, sorry.
You didn't even look.
It was the Broncos safety. I just can't remember his name.
Justin Simmons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also
pretty
not
good.
yeah, he's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Decent, at best.
Oh, this one has him one
Hey, look at that.
in free safeties.
Ooh. What about what's his
Okay, these guys are all split around though. I have no idea.
Yeah, because I said coverage safeties.
Uh,
He is a really good coverage safety. All I'm saying is
We gotta-
y'all
someone's gotta
disrespecting the
clip
Titans
this.
for nothing.
and the Titans get less than 10 wins, we gotta just play it over and over.
All right, what if the Titans win 14? Then I'll just play it over and over and shit on y'all.
Is that what you have going? 14?
Check the odds of what's more likely.
There are odds to win the division. I think the Colts are ahead of them to win the division.
One last check. What'd you have
Just
going?
like every other year.
What, the Titans? 9 and 8.
Titans, I had 10 and 7.
And you got 14? I had 9 also.
I mean, we're going to see. After they win 9 games in a row, y'all will be like, oh, shit.
9 in a row?
The
They are.
first 9?
Yeah. You'll be
Remember-
pissed because the Packers are
Remember the
part of
Saints
that
lost
first
the first
9.
2, then won the next 11.
You remember when the Saints didn't make the playoffs last year?
We got rigged.
I remember when the
One.
Steelers won the first 11
And
then
the last
lost.
5.
Yeah.
But one, if
That
Jameis
was
was in, we were
insane.
definitely making the playoffs. 2, if the Rams just couldn't beat the fucking 49ers, we were in.
It worked out for us.
Didn't we? Because you were scared of us?
No. Well, one, both of our safeties got hurt in that game
That's not how that worked out.
because we let them get in and slap the Packers out of the playoffs, and then we
Yeah.
finished the job.
The Saints would have easily. We showed them at the beginning of the season what we were about.
Hey, we were a different team from week 1 to that last week. But
Alright.
still
Yeah,
managed to lose that game.
you
Special
did-
teams lost us that game.
You did that to pre-COVID Aaron Rodgers, dog. You didn't see that post-COVID.
All right.
Alright, Rushmore now.
Yep.
What was that? Shelter? Peaceful?
It was a
Pretty
moment.
good. Oh, they're mine.
Like mine are upstairs.
Thank you.
Alright.
Come on. Up with the last pick.
You want the last pick? Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to
Alright, while we're waiting for this
Let us
dude to
choose
set
this
up the
time?
wheel,
We
why don't
will.
you tell us to go
Why are you
fuck
going
ourselves in the
multiple?
chat?
Oh, because I think it's gonna be. It just looks better,
Oh,
more appealing.
okay.
Just 2 names each. It's more spread out.
What happens if it lands on one? You gonna erase the other?
No, they're both just gonna stay there.
Okay.
You could just pick if you want to go. You can pick the order. I don't know. No, I'll erase both.
So what I said in the first place.
You mean
It's a
Steven?
joke. Yeah.
Oh, there
It is Jordania. Jordan?
I want the last pick.
All right.
Snake draft, right?
Yeah. Jordan is last.
Christian.
I'll go first.
Christian is first.
I don't wanna be.
Ooh.
Might be a Toys R Us kid.
I'll go second.
Alright, well, I guess I'll go third.
We know what Packers do with the second overall pick.
Bum ass lineman.
All right, Wyatt, you're a blood today, so.
Yeah, yeah. Pick right now. Pick. You're on the clock. Pick.
All right.
With the first pick.
So
Taking
good.
my goat, Randy Moss.
I know you weren't going to say it, but for a second I thought you were going to say Marquise Colson. I should deck you right now.
Hey, he's the goat of the Saints.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Not yet.
Who's he competing against? Lance Moore.
Lance Moore, Jeremy Shockey. Oh my God, what the hell is his name?
Michael
Brandon
Thomas.
Cooks was there for
Nick
Oh.
Toon? Come on, dude. Nick Toon.
I do remember Nick Toon.
Because he played for Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's.
Dude, no,
What did he last? Like 2 years, 3 years,
Yeah.
something like that.
Something like that.
Not past his
Obviously,
rookie.
he's the best.
Not past his rookie deal.
I don't know if he got signed somewhere else though.
I don't think he did.
Let's see. Let's see.
He can do shit for us.
I know the XFL is calling.
I mean, this is like what, like 7 years ago. Or something?
He has time.
It was a long time ago. I think Hugh played at Wisconsin when Russell Wilson was playing.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Like
he's
10
the-
years ago.
He's the son of Al Toon.
Yep.
Oh, actually played a season with the Rams apparently.
You see, we also did get Jimmy Graham in Jimmy Graham's prime, so he was behind Jimmy Graham. So it's pretty tough to come off of it.
He played for us for a whole 4 months.
After
Nick
Jimmy,
Toon did, or his dad?
Nick Toon.
after Jimmy Graham left.
I remember they reported Drew Brees thought Sean Payton was kidding when he told him that they traded Jimmy Graham.
All right, I'm
Like,
gonna
"You're
go.
joking."
Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
That was my Gronkowski.
I'm gonna go with my current,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna take Justin Jefferson.
All right, get up and do the gritty right now. Hey, keep it down.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna start with my bust and take Justin Blackmon.
Oh, you
Ah,
bitch.
yeah, you did. It's alright, I got a good backup, I think.
Oh.
Justin Blackmon is a good pick.
He was an insane.
I think I know what I'm gonna take at receiver.
What's your turn?
Oh, me. I'm gonna take my current and my not Hall of Fame with Cooper Kupp and Torrey Holt.
I was gonna pick Torrey Holt first pick just to piss you off.
I had a backup.
Wait, who's your
Current
Great.
Cooper.
I didn't pick my grade.
His non-Hall of Famer is Torrey Holt.
Oh, you picked Cooper Kupp, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's too long.
All right, sounds good.
So it's me now, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna
Because I
take
can
my
only see
current
that twig.
and
Sounded like
make it
his dad
Devontae
was
Adams.
talking. You say who?
Devontae Adams.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take my not in the Hall of Fame. Or should I go
Yeah,
first?
this true list.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna take him.
Pretty set on all my guys, but just to be safe here.
Except that Justin Blackmon like this too.
Yeah, no, that really threw me off.
I couldn't think. I only thought of one other bust. I was like, I gotta get Justin Blackmon.
So, my not in Hall of Fame, I'm going with Hines Ward.
Respectable.
I swear he was in the Hall of Fame.
He is not.
He's not. It's gonna take some time for him to get
Did he
in.
induct somebody then? Because I remember him being there.
Yeah,
I don't know. But it is your turn. You got 2 picks.
Bust, maybe. I'll go for my bust. Ted Ginn Jr.
I fucking hate you.
I didn't think anybody was going to pick him.
And then
This
my
man
right
doesn't
now.
even know why he's the best.
Yes, I do. I'll take my right now, Michael Thomas.
Right, I feel like you have the worst one out of
A lot
all.
of homers in the courage, except for a team who doesn't have a legit candidate.
Well, I was gonna pick AJ Brown, but he's not on the Titans no more.
Plus, Justin Jefferson, one, is the
Could've
youngest
picked
out of
Robert
them.
Woods,
I could have. But Justin Jefferson is the youngest out of them,
Jamar Chase.
out of the ones that are picked.
Oh.
It was between him and Jamar. But Justin's definitely going to finish with a better career than all of these guys.
You're crazy.
Oh, this is gonna piss
Bro,
me off.
he
Michael
had-
Thomas is
I
top 5 in
can't
catches for the last 5
remember
years,
the
and he
dude's
missed a whole
name.
year.
Who do you play for?
He also is not top
Yeah,
5 in
I'll-
yards.
I'll talk to you since you already picked yours.
All right, it's my turn. Well, I'm going to pick my bust then. I'm picking Charles Rogers.
For your who?
Bust?
Who the hell is that?
He went like number 2 or 3 or 4.
Are you thinking of Charles Rogers, who went before Andre Johnson,
No.
and he was the 3rd overall pick?
No.
He only played, so he was supposed to be this like
No.
great receiver, and then he only amounted 3 seasons of like, he had like a total of 1,200 yards in 3 seasons. Picked in the
Does
first
everybody
round
have,
for Andre Johnson,
no,
except for
Jordan.
Jordan.
Oh, so everybody else. So the only other one I could think of was drafted by the Panthers.
Panthers? Oh my gosh, dude. It's
Played
gonna
with Cam Newton.
freaking bug me, man. Kelvin Benjamin?
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
the only bust I could think.
Yeah, because he was from Florida State with Jameis Winston, right?
Yeah, like he was hyped up to be like a great receiver.
What about Sammy Watkins?
I wouldn't say he's a buzz.
I wouldn't call him a bust yet, but
Because
he definitely had some hype coming out of college.
with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Deshaun were like tearing up the league.
Is it my pick?
It is yours. Yeah.
Okay.
You got not Hall of Fame and GOAT.
I'll go ahead and pick my GOAT, and I'll just take Jerry Rice. I feel like that's
He
a
used
solid
stick
pick.
'em.
What?
Said he used stick 'em.
Well,
You're telling me the gloves don't use stickum?
It's just,
You got both of your picks now?
yeah, hold on. But for biggest buzz, it says number 6, AJ Jenkins.
And it's AJ Styles. That's how big a bust he is. We don't even have a legit picture.
so no, just go find an AJ.
What about? Oh, damn! I'm so mad I didn't pick him.
Alright,
I mean, everyone's picked their bust already.
Except him. Once he picks his, I'll say it.
I'm gonna pick for my GOAT, Isaac Bruce. Complete the greatest duo in history. Name a better one.
A better what?
Duo.
Marvin Harrison.
My
Reggie
left-
Wayne.
They were never a duo. My left and right
Alvin
nutsack.
Kamara and Mark Ingram. Most all-purpose yards ever
Oh!
Take my time.
Bro, Isaac's
Take my
like
time.
4th in all-time history, and then Torrey's like 11th.
And no
They
Hall
both
of
have
Fame
a
ring.
He's about to be.
Torrey Holt
We've
doesn't.
been
I don't
saying
know
that
why
for 4
Torrey.
years now.
Why doesn't Torrey Holt have a Hall of Fame?
Because they're jipping receivers, dude. There's only been like 2 first ballot Hall of Fame receivers ever.
And it's like Randy Moss and Jerry Rice.
It's Jerry Rice and Steve Largent. Randy might have joined that group, but I'm not sure.
What about
Megatron
Calvin?
just did.
Yeah,
Megatron did. Even though it's not fair. I'm just saying.
because he had played
He
10
beat out
seasons.
Torrey Holt for it.
It's not fair. I'm not saying he shouldn't have been first caliber, but there's a lot of guys who should have been first caliber.
Do they only give one receiver an inductee
They
like
probably
each
do
year?
try to keep
Yeah.
it like diverse.
I'm just saying, Torrey maybe not first ballot, but not second or third or fourth. They're screwing the man. But my bus, I'm gonna take the Reggie Bush of receivers, Desmond Howard.
Reggie Bush of
Whoa.
receiver.
What?
He won Super Bowl MVP.
What else did he do?
You count that as a bust though?
Let me see.
When did he win Super Bowl MVP?
When the Packers won the Super Bowl in '96.
I would take the guy I'm thinking of. I just don't know his freaking name.
Who did he play for?
The guy I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I want to say he played for the Jets, and he was like their number 2 pick.
When?
Like 2009, 10, somewhere in that area.
Like with Mark Sanchez?
I want to say he played for the Browns also.
See, who I'm thinking?
They don't even have Desmond Howard's 1,597
Okay, yeah.
receiving yards.
Yeah, he won it because of his return.
17 career touchdowns.
He has a Heisman Trophy? Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
he won the
bust.
Heisman.
He's a bust.
He created the pose, dog.
Yeah.
Really? That's him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Corey Coleman.
Maybe.
Corey Coleman got drafted by the Browns, though.
I said he played for the Browns.
Yeah, but he said he got drafted by the
Kevin
Jets.
White. Remember him?
Who I was thinking,
Oh,
Josh
yeah.
Gordon.
Josh Gordon.
He probably had the best.
Yeah,
Career,
just
though.
because.
But he kept getting in trouble. Yeah, he kept getting in trouble with marijuana.
Yeah. He got like a lifetime suspension because he couldn't stop doing
I'm
marijuana.
just saying,
Three different occasions.
You take his years and compare him against any of these other guys, and
True. Do you know Charles Rogers? He got drafted by the Lions ahead of Andre Johnson
Okay, yeah.
in 2003.
I think I remember hearing his name, but
I
because the
can't even
Lions
remember
went on
that
a
dude, honestly.
streak of like drafting wide receivers in the first round for like 5 years in a row or something like that.
And then landed on Megatron.
And finally hit on Megatron.
Alright. I think it's yours right there, right?
No, I think it's mine, right?
It's Wyatt's, yeah.
Oh.
So I just gotta finish up my not
Not
Hall
in
of
the Hall
Fame,
of Fame.
and I'm gonna go Sterling Sharp.
I do like Sterling.
I had him on there.
Not bad.
He just has a shorter career.
Yeah, 'cause he had a neck injury that ended his career.
Yeah, like what?
He's up for the Hall of Fame this year.
Is he?
Yeah, he made it to the semifinals, so hopefully he gets pushed through.
You know, Shannon is politicking like crazy to get him in.
I mean, I guess I'll just go ahead and say Calvin Johnson.
You can have him.
Cleveland's getting Jarvis back. And with Jacoby Brissett,
We got Jarvis.
we're going to win it. We're going to win it all.
Jarvis is taking us to the Super Bowl.
No. Jacoby Brissett to Jarvis Landry. That's the winning ticket.
Yeah. It's winning ticket to the first pick overall.
All right, Christian, you're not in the Hall of Fame.
Marcus Colston. No, I had to do it too.
So you have 3 Saints players.
Alright.
I mean, I got 3 Rams.
Did I have
Is
three?
it M-A-R-Q?
You got Randy. So you have Michael
U-E-S?
Thomas,
Or is it
Marquise
Marquise?
Colston.
It's
and Ted
Marquise,
Ginn.
right?
Yeah.
I guess Ted
So you
Ginn
have
was
3.
a saying.
Yeah.
His name's actually spelled weird. It's Marquez.
Yeah.
That's how I spelled it. Yeah, Ted Ginn Jr. was like up until like he was supposed to be Devin Hester. Like when he was with Ohio State, he was a fucking monster.
I think he was supposed to be more than that. He was supposed to be like top wide receiver in the league. He was supposed to have the return ability of Devin
So
Hester.
he was supposed to be the return man like Devin Hester. He was supposed to be an all around receiver, unlike Devin Hester. He was supposed to be kind of like Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah.
And
Braylon Edwards was his name.
oh
Brandon Edwards was
He-
good.
Yeah, he's better than I thought he was.
yeah, he played for the Browns for
But he
a
only
while.
had 5,000 yards.
Really?
5,522.
Damn,
40
because he played
touchdowns.
with the Browns when Kellen Winslow Jr. was there.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I know him, because my dad's a big fan of the Browns.
Mike Miller even had a lyric.
Did he?
I'm a ripper out the game, Braylon Edwards.
Dude, this guy has like the weirdest like one great season ever. Dude, he didn't do nothing besides that one season in the NFL.
Oh, what Big Ten school did he go to?
Michigan.
Oh, fuck him. I think we got some good ones.
You see, I hate that today's stars are people who did 185 plus stops. But what was their route like? Because if it's 185 stops in a neighborhood, cake. But do the route I did. That's just ass. My last, 30 stops, every single stop was 5 to 10 minutes away from each other.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't like the houses were that spread out. It was literally making me do one house in
In a
one
neighborhood, yeah.
I
That's
hate
what I did when I did that route.
that route.
That's why I said, what, you have 130 stops, because that's how mine
I
was.
hate that route.
All right. Well, we're only at 45 minutes, so we got 15 more minutes to talk about whatever you guys
We
talk
got that
about.
thing you brought up.
What
The
is
thing
it?
you said in the group chat.
Oh yeah, you guys talking about?
Oh, the top 10 quarterbacks?
Yeah.
Let me pull it up. It was blasphemy.
I completely agree that Aaron Rodgers is number 1.
I don't hate that. Number 10, though.
Dak Prescott? You don't think he? I think he's
No!
Right, I think he's right around that top 10 region.
He's 15 and under.
Actually, I do think I had him lower than that because I was looking at yours, but I think he was higher than what you had him.
Okay, I might have had him too low, but it wasn't by much.
This is why we don't get any viewers.
What's that?
Derek posted. He made the title of this. I peed my pants on this live.
Okay. Dak, 28 years old, number 10. Deshaun, 26 years old, 9. Russell, 33 years old, 8. Justin Herbert, 24 years old, 7. 6. Matthew Stafford at 34. Joe Burrow's 25 at 5. Tom Brady's 44 at 4. Josh Allen's 3rd at 25. Patrick Mahomes, 2 at 26. Aaron Rodgers, 1 at 38. Where's Lamar?
Yeah. How's
Yeah,
Lamar
I
not
would put
over
Lamar
Justin
up there.
Herbert?
I think I'd take Kyler over Dak.
I would take Russell over Justin. I'd put Russell over Justin. I'd probably put Deshaun over Justin.
I'd probably slide Justin down to right there.
Lamar would
Put
probably
Lamar.
go up there.
I think I put Lamar right here in between.
Right.
Slide all these guys down, and I'd slide Justin down to. I don't know if Deshaun will play though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I think for sure he's going to be out for 6 games.
I think Derek Carr is better than
Derek
Dak
Carr's
Prescott.
another guy. Yeah. I truly believe this season, Jalen will be better than Dak. This season. I think so.
Jalen Hurst. Maybe.
I think so.
I'm not a big believer in Jalen Hurts.
Who do you think's better, C.D. Lamb or A.J. Brown?
AJ Brown.
Well, they also have Devontae Smith.
Smith?
He's got some weapons.
Yeah, but I don't think he has the arm.
The arm?
Yeah, I don't like his throw.
Oh. To throw to A.J. Brown though?
Yeah, I guess. But I don't think he's that good.
Like,
I think he's an average quarterback.
You don't think Dak is average?
Dak is average, yeah.
Oh.
I think they're kind of in the same boat.
A second ago you said
I
Dak
think
is top
Dak-
10 though.
Yeah, I'm thinking. He's maybe that top 15.
Okay,
Yeah.
one thing about that list, I agree Justin Herbert's good and
Yeah.
he has tremendous potential, but what has he done so far to be number 6?
That's
Maybe
what I'm
he didn't make
saying.
the playoffs last year.
Yeah. Who knocked him out? Derek Carr.
Yeah.
No respect from him, man. Who literally should have been
And
MVP that one year.
That whole season was just a mess for the Raiders too.
That's another
That
thing.
one-
Why did they not just make that interim coach the head coach?
Rick Bisaccia.
Yeah,
I
out of
have no
everything they
idea.
went through, and he brought them to the
Yeah,
playoffs.
and they go out and get Jonathan McDaniels.
I don't
Which
know
he's
if I would have done
proven
it
that
either
he
though.
can't
Yeah.
coach a team, like be the head coach.
Yeah,
He's
he
already
won with
proven
Tim
he
Tebow.
can't. Huh?
He won with Tim Tebow.
No.
He won his playoff game with Tim Tebow, didn't he?
I don't think that was him.
Was that not him? Oh.
I think that was the first year after he left.
You think James is better than Dak?
He doesn't
I
have.
don't know.
I don't. I think yeah.
I think they're probably in that same boat again. I think they're right in that.
Wait, you think Dak should be top 10?
No.
No.
I'm just moving him down.
I said that
further.
at first, but nah.
I'm telling you, he's like 22.
I think James
not
definitely
that
has a
low.
better arm.
Who?
Jameis.
Okay, definitely. James can
Yeah.
chuck that fucker.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I guess it's just decision making, but
We got to redo
He
the
just doesn't make bad decisions.
QB list now
Last
that
year?
we have like real QBs.
well, no, I'm
30 for 30,
that's
but
a
he didn't
stigma.
make bad decisions.
Last. He got his eyes corrected. All right, he's good. He's good. He faked out. He fake pitched to the opposing team, bro, and got 5 extra yards off of it.
That was the greatest commentary ever.
You gotta stay prepared. It's like my coach, my trainer always told me. What did he say? He said you just gotta stay prepared.
He's like, so what did you guys do to prepare for today? Well, you know, it's like my trainer always tells me. What does he say? He just says to be prepared.
You know what's funny is the W was
Yeah.
against the Saints when he did that, and now he plays for. And they did not win that game.
Long-term storytelling.
Right. Now,
Like
if he gets us
AEW.
the Super Bowl, it all comes full circle, bro.
He's not winning the Super Bowl. I'm sorry.
We got the defense for it, bro, and the running backs for it, and the receivers for it.
Yeah, but Kamara's probably gonna be out the first 6 games.
That's all right. Mark Ingram's solid.
Well, I
How old
forgot
is
you
Mark
guys
Ingram
got him.
now?
He's like 32, 33.
There's no way he's that young.
That's ancient for running
We
back.
signed
is.
somebody else too.
Frank Gore is the exception.
Who did we sign?
All
You
right,
guys still-
Braylon Edwards, I remember. Go ahead.
I was trying to. Did you guys have Latavius Murray?
We did, but I don't think we re-signed him.
No.
Mark Ingram, 32 years old.
32. Wow.
7,000 career rushing yards.
Not bad.
2,000 receiving yards. 64 rushing touchdowns. That's GOAT candidate for Packers.
I don't think so.
Come
Oh,
on
we
now.
signed
Are we-
Dwayne Washington.
Hold on.
Come on now.
Nah. Almond Green had more than that.
I said candidate.
What about like the old Packers, like Paul Horning or Tim Taylor?
I say if our parents weren't alive for it, it shouldn't count.
My grandpa was alive for it. Does that count?
Is your grandpa alive right now?
Yeah.
Maybe. Who'd you guys pick up?
Dwayne Washington from Detroit.
So he's either really good or he just sucks.
He's okay.
We'll see.
I mean, we'll see. He's played.
Outside of Detroit?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
yeah.
So, career yards for Amon Green was 9,205. Only 60 touchdowns rushing.
Only? That's more than everyone in this room combined.
But
No, I was saying Mark Ingram would be like GOAT candidate
for
for Green Bay.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
then
close, man.
Receiving, he had 2,883 receiving yards with 14 receiving touchdowns.
I thought you said he had 9,000 total yards.
No, 9,000 rushing yards.
Oh.
9,205 rushing yards.
Gotcha.
2,883 receiving yards.
All right, but see, but Mark Ingram would be second on the Mount Rushmore if he played for
That
the
was one
Packers.
player.
This guy. Who else is up there? Oh, James Grant?
Hold on.
Or is it Ryan Grant, I mean?
Ryan Grant. I mean, he's not going to be up. I mean, he might actually be up there. Hold on.
Coasting to this last 7 minutes.
Alright.
So I can't think of anything. Alright. Tight ends. That's all I had to say.
They are a position.
So Jim Taylor had 8,207 yards, 81 touchdowns.
But how many years have these guys played?
Jim Taylor played from 1958 to 1966. So would that be 8
Hey,
years?
Hey, we said these guys didn't count.
We could bring up some new things that we do each week. So like we could do
Wait,
like
what
a,
about our Gorn?
we
Oh,
could do
shit.
our
I
Gorn.
have not even
We
thought
could do
about
like a
that.
who's back of the week. We could do
Who's what?
who's back. So like, let's say Randy Orton comes back from his injury.
Oh, someone actually did come back this week.
Who
Dolph Ziggler.
is he back though? Like is he a who's back candidate? Like
I
he
mean,
came
he
back
has
and
a
he's
new
strong.
character and stuff.
Is his name still Dolph Ziggler?
I mean, yeah, but he's like a face now, and he's not with Bobby Roode anymore.
How often does he change characters?
Who?
Dolph Ziggler.
He's usually in the realm of the same person.
Yeah.
The realm of the same person, but he's a different person like every 6 months.
But as a baby face, he gets the crowd behind him.
Because it should be him.
It should have been him. He got this promo after Kofi won the title. It was like, it stood up in me.
Oh,
It was great.
I would say that might have been Kofi's best feud as champ.
Probably.
was it Dolph Ziggler?
The Randy one had the like story behind it because they're past, but in ring and like promo wise, it was definitely the Dolph one.
It was definitely Brock. Right?
Yeah.
It was a full like 3 minutes.
Yeah, they did.
No, it was like
dirty.
literally 10 seconds. Or something.
Yeah.
Brock had an entrance.
Oh, I didn't know. What it was.
Yeah. I thought we were talking the actual match.
Yeah, but we could do like the Gorn. We could do Who's Back. We could do Hot Seat, Cold Throne.
Back it again.
What is that?
So Hot Seat is like a person that should like they need to like check themselves or like yo what the fuck are you doing? So like Zach Wilson, you could put on like you could either put Zach Wilson on the Hot Seat or the Cold Throne depending on what you
What's
think.
the Cold Throne then?
It's kind of like okay, you're killing it basically. Like all right, you did this.
Sure, it's not reversed.
Well, the Hot Seats. I mean, it might be.
I get what you're saying.
We could do it however we want, really. Like, if you want to be like hot seat, like, oh, you're on fire, like, yeah, you're killing it, and then Cold Throne's like, wow, this guy's really falling off. So, like, James Harden taking a 15K pay cut or 15 mil pay cut could be like a Cold Throne, like, wow, what is he doing? He's losing money,
And he's trying to win a championship.
Yeah, if he wants to do that, he needs to play some defense. You know, he needs to play a full game. He doesn't need to stop playing after the second timeout.
Right.
You don't speak for me.
Yeah, man, talking mess about.
Does James
Tom
Harden play in the
Paxton all
fourth?
the time.
Does James Harden play in the fourth quarter?
Yes.
No.
Yes, he does.
You want me to pull up his playoff stats?
We pull up LeBron's then. 'Cause
James
that man
Harden's
beats Kobe
playoff.
in the fourth.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he
James
does.
Harden's playoff stats. He literally took like 4 shots
Okay.
in the last 3
But-
fourth quarters combined.
Show me when James Harden sat out
I
in
think
the
you're thinking of
finals.
Ben
because-
Simmons.
No, because it was literally this year when
But-
Ben Simmons was on the bench.
Show me when James
Harden did the same shit Ben Simmons did last year.
Show me when James Harden sat out in the fourth quarter of the finals when he had cramps.
When LeBron do that?
Against the
On the
Spurs.
Heat.
When they were getting swept?
They didn't get swept by the Spurs.
Would you have sat
They
out?
had a chance to win that game, and he sat out in the fourth quarter of the finals.
Got carried off by his teammates.
What game was that? Was that a game like?
I don't think they got
It was like-
eliminated.
It was in San Antonio, so it was either game 2 or game 3.
Oh, so it wasn't an elimination game.
But in the end, that game mattered because they lost that series.
Maybe Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh should have actually been stars, like you guys say they were.
They are stars.
Couldn't win a game without LeBron.
They had to carry
Couldn't
LeBron to
win
the
it.
finals.
Dwayne
in
Wade has a
Miami.
ring without LeBron.
Couldn't win a game without LeBron.
Dwayne Wade has a ring without LeBron.
Because of
and
Shaq.
without another. He was not an All-Star.
Shaq wasn't an all-star?
I'm
Come
pretty sure
on.
it was
Okay, but he didn't make any of the All.
Come on.
It
He
was at
didn't
the
make any
end.
of the All NBA teams that year.
Neither do I.
Okay,
No.
but Dwayne Wade did, Kyrie Irving did, Anthony Davis did. Right?
Kevin Love did it.
But
Because
that
he was
doesn't
playing
matter.
LeBron.
He still had another All NBA guy on each one of those teams.
But Dwayne Wade had Shaq. One of
Bro.
the greatest centers, if
How
not
old
the
was he?
greatest. I don't know, like 32?
And he was like fat as shit.
Bro, imagine saying how old was he?
He was like 34.
LeBron is literally 37 and you're still bashing him about the Lakers.
What are you even talking about?
He has Anthony Davis. He's 37 years old and still doing it all.
How
It's a
old was
different
Michael
league,
Jordan?
dog.
How old was Michael Jordan when he won his rings?
Like 32?
With his last ring.
Exactly.
He was not 32.
He's like 35.
Didn't he retire at like 33 and then come back at 35?
And won
No,
3
he
more
Came
rings.
back at 38.
37.
38.
No, I'm telling you, he was 37.
I'm pretty sure
The
it was
Wizards.
He retired at 40.
And he
The
made
last
the
time.
Wizards relevant.
Yeah, because of his name.
He got him wins.
Did they go to the playoffs?
If he didn't break his ribs, they would have won some playoffs. They were third in the East before he
If they
broke
would have
his
started
ribs.
Kwame Brown.
They did start Kwame Brown.
Did you not see what Kwame Brown said about it?
I like how we went from all these ideas to arguing about LeBron for 5 minutes.
But did you not see what Kwame Brown said about MJ and the Wizards? He said,
He can say what he wants.
He
He's
said-
Brown. He doesn't matter.
he said they benched it, they drafted him to be MJ's little puppet on why he didn't get to the playoffs because they benched him every game
You know that
until
sounds
the
like-
last 3
Yeah, you know what that
minutes.
sounds like?
Until the last 3 minutes.
What does
and
that
then-
sound like?
I don't know.
Sounds like
Every
a LeBron
teammate
excuse.
of LeBron if they don't make the playoffs.
I know.
Like, oh, they didn't make the playoffs because he has no help around. They do make the playoffs? Oh man, LeBron's the GOAT. He did everything. They did nothing.
He does do everything. Who does more than him?
Giannis.
Maybe.
Giannis couldn't even beat the Celtics.
Giannis carried that Bucks team to a ring way more than LeBron ever carried a team.
You're telling me Chris Middleton is a bum?
Not a
He's
bum.
as good as any player LeBron had.
As good as any player LeBron had.
I don't think.
As good as any player as LeBron had.
Kyrie Irving's actually better. Anthony
Yeah.
Davis is better.
At shooting?
Dwayne Wade is better.
Anthony Davis is better?
than Chris
Whee!
Middleton? Yes.
I don't think Chris Middleton has ever won an All NBA.
That's what I'm
He's never
saying.
been on an All
Anthony
NBA
Davis
team.
was. People were saying he might be one of the best centers ever. And they were out of context.
They said that when he was at Duke.
Dwayne Wade is one of the best
Kentucky.
shooting guards ever.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade is, probably, yeah. He might be better than MJ. I'm just kidding.
Kyrie Irving, if he got his head out of his ass, could be one of the best point guards ever.
Might be better than Baron Davis at ball handling.
He's definitely better than Baron
Yeah.
Davis.
But
But is
Baron
he better
Davis
than
is
White
like top
Chocolate?
five. Is White Chocolate better than Steve Nash?
No. Steve Nash has 2 MVPs.
Alright, is White Chocolate better than Jason Kidd?
At ball handling? Yes.
What about passing?
No.
Bro, that elbow pass though?
That's just for looks. It wasn't like an actual good pass.
I mean, it
They didn't even
was.
score off of it.
Oh, they did?
He got fouled and he never did it again.
I mean, it definitely faked the fucking people out.
It was cool.
Everybody. But yeah, so what we could do is hot seat, cold throw. We could do like a fire fest. That's just basically something you're upset about in general, just through the week. It doesn't have to be sports related at all.
Everyone,
Damn,
have you
this
seen
is just
the-
gonna turn
have
into
you
a
seen the post?
soapbox.
I'll start it off with this. Have you seen the post going around that Eminem needs to switch to pop punk so he can make MGK switch genres again? I was like, shut the fuck up.
That's your fire fest?
Yeah.
Is Eminem?
Because that man hasn't made a good song since 2002.
Remember when he tried to do like pop with Rihanna? And everybody said he fell off?
I
Lil
have
Wayne
no opinion
actually
on
made
this.
a good rock album. Eminem could never. There's
No,
opinion
'cause
on this
even
'cause
on-
he's racist.
Even when Lil Wayne did like the rock song with Eminem, Eminem just came on and rapped.
Yeah, exactly. He's not a multi-talented artist. He doesn't play no instruments or anything. He's not making his own beats.
I mean, he does produce, yeah.
Produce these nuts.
He produced your nut. He fucked your mom, and she birthed you
Okay,
from his
but-
seed.
If you name one Eminem beat that you're like, that beat's one of the best ever.
Eminem co-produced like all of 50 Cent's "Get Rich or Die Trying."
That was Dr. Dre.
Eminem was a co-producer.
Okay, well, he was
That
in the
is
studio, like, yeah, that sounds good.
Co-producer.
Yeah, if you have any input, they have to put you in the list.
That sounds good.
I guarantee
Oh,
you,
God.
Dr. Dre was making those beats.
He probably made the beats, but Eminem probably helped. Eminem, he was a smart and talented MC.
But he didn't evolve. He's still stuck
Okay,
in
but that's-
2003.
But when he co-produced "Get Rich or Die Trying,"
You're the
It
only
was-
person that thinks that's the best album of all time.
it's a top 5 album of all time, bro. Tell me it's not.
It's not.
What's better than that?
There are lots of them.
A better rap album.
But, yeah. Anything Tyler's ever put out is better than Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah? Cherry Bomb?
I would much rather listen
No.
to Cherry Bomb. Yes, I would.
Okay, but that's personal preference. You should probably go off of like how many albums were sold to see which one
I
is
don't
the
like that
best.
statistic, especially
But that's like the
But
only.
it's different now.
because now
because
everybody just streams music. They don't buy
Physical, yeah, physical
That's
albums
fair, yeah.
show more sales than like you have to have like 3,000 streams for one sale.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's bullshit.
It is 3,000.
Something like that. It's a large number.
That's not bad.
3,000 streams for one album sale?
When like Eminem was releasing music, like his top stuff, that's the only way to get the music was to buy it.
Yeah.
Tell me.
But if you listen to that song 10 times,
And
then we do too,
300 people listen to that song 10 times, right?
that's 3,000.
One person just goes and buys that song.
Yeah, but you have to literally go and buy that song rather than having this whole platform of all music.
Yeah, but
Are you listening to a song 300 times?
Me? Yes, for sure.
Do you listen to new music?
Yeah.
most artists nowadays, it's like a big thing if they get 1 million streams on a song. But people back then were getting 1 million like buys of a song
Okay.
because that was the only way to get them back then.
Exactly.
So it was easier to have album sales back then than it is now.
Not really.
Yes.
No, it isn't.
1 million. Okay, let me do the math.
You get what I'm saying, right?
No.
So, like, if I have to buy a CD,
Yeah.
right, I'm buying that CD, so that should count for the, like...
3,000 streams.
Yeah, but if you have this entire catalog of music and you're only paying $10 for that entire catalog, it shouldn't, like...
Instead of $10 for 12 songs.
Yes. Would you rather spend $10 on 12 songs or $10 on 2 billion?
Well, obviously, as a consumer,
You'd want the 2 million.
but as an artist, I'm like, this is some bullshit.
Why?
Because if you just went and bought my album,
Oh, well, yeah.
I wouldn't have to worry about
But
3,000
that's
people
different, though.
streaming my song once.
One buy back then was like one album sale. One listen to a song is only 0.003 of an album sale now.
So his 3,000.
Huh?
His 3,000 thing.
Yeah, so it's like them just like putting it in a different context. Imagine how much harder that is.
Is that
It's
the
not
math
that
you
much
were
harder
doing?
if you ask me.
0.003 compared to one full sale.
Yes.
You don't have. What he's saying is you don't have to go to Walmart. You don't have to go to independent records. You don't have to go to a store
Okay, but
to buy a
even-
physical copy.
Even an iTunes sale counted.
iTunes
Does it?
still counts,
I know,
but nobody
like,
buys iTunes
that's what I'm
because
saying.
you can
but
just
like in
pay
like
for
early
Apple or
2010s,
Spotify.
when people were just buying songs on iTunes, those counted as album sales because that wasn't streaming. That was
So
buying.
the only thing that affects, what you're talking about, is if
No, I'm just saying the point that he said you have to go out to the store to get it.
No, I'm saying, like,
he's saying it's easier to get.
you went and bought that album. Like, that should count.
Count
If
as
you
what?
just listen to this one song one time, that shouldn't count.
Okay, but if you were living in 2002,
You would buy that album because that's all you could do.
you would be
Yes.
out there buying all of J. Cole's albums.
Like LimeWire, all J. Cole's albums.
That's the thing. Is now the streams do count.
He doesn't
They
even
are-
stream them now.
Yeah, but they are. You don't stream music.
I do. I just don't have Spotify and stuff.
What do you listen to music on?
LimeWire.
It's Frost.
I'll listen to them
LimeWire.
around, like YouTube, or I'll just hear them or something. I'll make a mental note of it, and then I'll get it when I get home.
You get it when you get home.
Off of Frostwire.
Or whatever I use.
And he just downloads it to his phone.
So illegally.
No.
It's not
Bro,
illegal.
we went on like a 10-minute or 15-minute tangent. Didn't do any of the stuff you said.
Well, you did your Fire Fest, and we started talking about
I'm
that.
just saying, though. Are you saying
I-
you don't listen to Mac's songs 300 times?
Yeah, I do kind of get what he's saying.
I do.
Because you listen to those same songs multiple times throughout the whole year.
Swimming just hit 1 billion streams,
Okay.
and that is not even that just now made it 1 million sales.
Okay.
And look how much, you know how much bigger 1 billion is than 1 million?
Yeah, but do you think 1 billion people would have bought that album if they had spent $10 on just that album?
No, it would be 1 million bought the album.
And that's why I think it's fair.
How?
Because the numbers line up to me.
But you know how hard it is to get 1 billion streams? Because after a while, people are going to stop listening.
Yeah.
But if you buy the album, that just counts forever.
And it should.
What he's saying is 1 million people should already be listening to it.
Yeah, but 1 million streams is like 100,000 albums.
Because it didn't do as well.
But if 1 million people listen to this album, they
Yeah,
download
you can
it
have
onto
1
their
million
phone.
fans of that album, but that's not 1 million sales.
It would be if they really liked the album. They listened
No,
to
because
it.
then they would have to listen to it 300 more times.
I mean, if 1 million people bought it and listened to it just 30 times, what would that be?
30 million.
Yeah. Which is
30
like
million.
300,000 sales.
But
Which is decent. It's a gold record still, but
But that's how I think it would do. If you had to buy it legitimately.
you think if Mac had to release his albums without streaming, only 300,000 people would have bought it.
no, he's saying if 1 million people bought it, it's only going to get 1 million plays. You know, only 1 million
Yeah.
people are buying it.
Exactly. But now you have to get 1 billion to get those millions.
That's because you can
It's
take
just
out what.
Going off your songs, though.
Yeah.
Like, you have a whole album. If you listen to the whole album 30 times, what was that? It's like, what was there? Usually like 12 songs on there?
Roughly. Yeah.
So what is that, like 150? Yeah?
I don't know.
From
Does
one
it
person.
count if you're just listening to one song on that album? Does it count as album sales?
Technically.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That would because if you listen to like all 12 songs, that would count as 12 streams on the album.
Oh, really?
And that seems fair to me.
Okay, I didn't know that. I was thinking
But
this
then
is
it would be
like-
broken down into those songs. So like, let's say you just listen to like Aquarium 65 times.
Yeah.
That would have 65 streams, and the rest of the album would have like 1 stream. You know what I'm saying? Because you just listen to Aquarium over and over and over.
But it's all that album, though.
Yeah.
Which is why I thought the equation was fair.
Yeah. I guess.
All right. Do you have a Fire Fest though? Anything?
What is this again?
It's just something you've
Something
like
that you
seen this
wanna
week
rant
or
about.
like in the last couple of weeks, and you just want to like
Get it off your
rant it.
chest.
Like it doesn't have to be personal to you. It can be personal. So like, let's say you lost your AirPods. You don't have
Alright,
AirPods.
I got it. Personally, I thought it was kind of cool because I would want to do this if I was a player. But if I'm putting my hater hat on, how come Richard Jefferson got to ref a quarter of a summer league game? Huh? What hours has he put in on the referee side of things?
He literally went to a ref school.
So,
You just said what hours?
Yeah.
He put in the hours.
if I go to ref school, can I ref the summer league game?
You apply.
I mean, yeah, if you apply and get enough hours
Oh,
in,
no.
probably.
And
He
if you're
literally
big enough-
played the game.
No.
For like what, 12, 13 years?
That's
I don't know how
privilege,
long.
dog. There's all these high school refs around here. They didn't get their shot at it.
Yeah, they're probably not as good as Richard Jefferson.
They didn't
Maybe
play
on-
at the highest level in
Maybe
the world.
on the court. That'll be nothing.
I think you just want to make something up. You didn't.
Also-
Mike Singletary wasn't the greatest coach of all time. Does it make you the greatest ref?
No one's saying he's the greatest ref. He literally just tried it.
No, yeah, see, there's a lot
He
of
said he enjoyed it.
They
he did enjoy
dedicated-
his time as a ref.
Did
They
you-
No one's
dedicated
saying
their
he's-
lives to this.
Oh
and he
my
just
God.
skips the line.
Did you see the video?
Huh?
You saw the video
Of
of
him
him
rapping?
talking about it?
Yeah. I said I put my hater hat on, right? If I was Richard Jefferson, I would have done that. Sounds cool.
Do you have a real Fire Fest?
That was real.
All right, well, I want to bring up a real Fire Fest that's kind of like for us three. So we planned this thing next Tuesday, and this white guy that's sitting right next to me, he said that he can't go because he'll burn in the
I'm
sun,
not trying to look like a lobster.
and he
Bring
only
an umbrella
has 10 hours of
Why?
Why would I
PTO.
bring an umbrella?
so you don't get sunburned.
This man's wasted all of his PTO to go to a high school wrestling camp.
Yeah.
Sus.
To a coach. All right, let's throw that out there.
They got like SPF 250.
Yeah.
Bro, if you have to
Oh,
wear
no.
anything above SPF 30, grow up. You're a man.
Trying.
I don't even wear sunscreen.
Yeah. That's why you get burnt.
I can't do.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
I don't feel it.
That is kind of weird because like black clothes makes you hotter. Why does like darker colored skin not make the sunlight burn anymore?
I don't know. I'm not a
Biology.
scientist.
I've worn sunscreen like 5 times in my life.
I wish.
That you've worn it at least 5 times? Because
No.
you burn every time you go outside.
Dude, it's bad.
Just wear a shirt.
Don't be wear shirts.
I mean, like at Waterworld.
Oh no.
Get one of those full suits.
Full body suit.
My niece walks around in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't she like 7?
See, and you'll go down the
She's
slides
old
like
now.
super fast because you'll be aerodynamic.
Well, yeah, you just go down those white slides and you start
Oh,
lifting.
no,
and
I'm
you
not I went down the that super steep one last time.
That one hurts.
I'm not doing that
That
one
one
again.
does.
Are you scared?
Dude, was not expecting the drop, and I kind of launched myself. I thought I was about to go like off the slide. I was not ready for how steep that was.
I swear when
I
I
swear
went
to God,
down-
I went off it a little bit and then came back on.
I
at the
swear that's what
bottom.
happens.
Yeah,
you
you
like
go off
skip.
a
You're
little
like,
bit.
Yeah.
You like
Like,
levitate.
holy shit.
It don't feel great.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not doing that one again.
that was your room full of swag. We
We'll
don't do
be
drugs.
off next week because some people go have fun at Waterworld.
And one person doesn't.
Dude, on Monday.
Love you guys.
Hey, you're not giving Matt this much shit.